Welcome Pisces to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 29th of January for the Sun or the Ascendant. Your two ruling planets are truly influential in a really positive way this week. The week begins with Jupiter arcing towards Venus. Now Jupiter, through its rulership of Sagittarius, is very much about luck. Its rulership of your sign is very much more about faith. But having Jupiter in your third house of your thinking, your ideas, your interactions with people, in such a brilliant angle with Venus in your sector of friendships and sociability, suggests that there's going to be a development at the start of this week that really does please you. Maybe it's going to be an invite to a new group, a new hobby that is really going to capture your imagination, or you can communicate in such a way that people really get behind your message. But also Uranus, which of course had been in a retrograde thought last week in your third house, which may have meant that your nervous system may have been a bit over aroused since the end of August, or there has at times been some intense conversations. That actually forges a very powerful link to Mars in the part of your scope to do with your future. So if you've got ideas that are novel, that combination gives you a lot of encouragement to be bold and to showcase them in a very assertive way. Now Neptune was in a square with the planets in Sagittarius at the end of last year and the start of this year, causing some mischief, to be honest. But Neptune this week links brilliantly to Mercury and also to Mars as the week draws to a close. So your instinctiveness, but also your ability to just soak up information or energies in a very constructive way, but particularly around associations you have or groups or networks or friends, is really going to be impressive. Now, as the week goes on Friday, there is a quarter moon in your sister water sign of Scorpio. Now, that does hold some challenge in the sense that for you, that's house 9. House 9 amplifies, expands. Having the Sun and Pluto in house 12 is very much about the sensitivities of life. So things that you would normally shrug off could get under your skin a little bit. So as you go into this week, you're going to feel very positive. So keep that positivity going. Don't let anyone challenge that in any way. Now, Black Moon Lilith is in your sector of relating at the weekend in an awesome link to Venus. If there is someone that you're drawn to, and it may be for a social event, then this can be a real trigger to give you the extra desire to get you closer. In an existing relationship, perhaps one of the things you could do is to do something that you both enjoy, Venus in the 11th house, perhaps with other people, that just helps you to relax and forget about some of the more mundane stuff that we all have to deal with in life. As the week draws to a close, however, there is a connection developing as Mercury starts to apply to Pluto. This will become exact on Monday. What I'd say to you here is that if there are certain friendships that are making way in your life, or people that used to be important that are not at the heart of your activities now, try to be as philosophical as you can about it. It doesn't mean to say that you're wrong, they're wrong, it's just what happens. We're attracted to certain energies, and if certain energies are making way, that's all well and good. So by the end of this week, just be prepared that Mercury is about to move into a deeply reflective part of its journey, but especially this year. So despite all this sociability this week, you may find yourself wanting to, as it comes to a close, just retreat a little bit and give yourself some quiet solitude and thinking time. If you would like to understand the power of personal astrology in your life, if you give me 3 pieces of birth data, of time, date and place, or date and place if you don't know your time, I can produce for you your life roadmap report. This gives you searing insights into the patterns that are played out in your life so far. You also get your 12-month forecast, your transit forecast, within my special package of 30% off, and your free Zodiac, Love, Chinese and Indian booklets for the year ahead for all signs. Please see the link below for more. If you've yet to watch your deep dive year 2024 Zodiac video, please see the link beneath this video.